Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Now, popping in for another episode of Talks with Tony. And I got a coach in a little bit, so I have to get off the phone at a certain time on this one. Now, I know sometimes I say that, but I got a coach in about 45 minutes, 42 minutes. Plug my computer in. So I ain't got that long on this one. But this one is not too long of an email, but it's long enough. I had to skip two of them because it was too short. So with the ones that y'all asked that's real short, that's just a question that I answer like in a general video, not a Talks with Tony. I need a little more detail for the Talks with Tony videos. Hello, Tony. I've been watching your videos here from Texas. I'm going through the waiting time of my boyfriend deciding whether or not to break up with me. He was going to break up with me, and after us talking 2 hours about our situation and said it's for the best, and this would be the third he would break up with me. The third time he would break up with you. Y'all got to excuse a few typos here. So when he said it again, I said, is this for sure? And he said yes. When we had given our hugs, he said, I love you so much. You don't know how hard this is. If you need me for anything, I'll be here. I immediately responded with, no, don't come around. Don't think about me. Don't care for me. And he hugged me while I was saying it, and we both were quiet and started crying. And he then said, give me a week. To give him a week to think about it again. When he needs time to think, he will go days without talking to me. Is that okay? I don't know what to do. Don't get me wrong. He is a good guy, but what's troubling in our relationship is because ever since we got back together, there was a situation where two people were involved in our arguments back then. When we broke up and when we got back together, I told him I didn't want it to happen again. Now, y'all got to forgive me. I think she's doing talk to text. She uses absolutely no periods. So y'all got to forgive me on this here read. I told him I didn't want it to happen again. I wanted him to respect that by him cutting communication with those two people, which are a mom and a daughter. He said he was going to respect it. After a whole year, the woman kept messaging him through Facebook mostly every other month ever since we got back together. I know he didn't message her, but he kept that door open for her to keep communicating with him till recently. He had another convo with her telling her he was going to make her something. He hasn't even offered my mom. Like, I confronted him about it and he knew he had messed up. He apologized, but I was still upset at the fact he knew he did wrong. But why now did he actually stop after a whole year? And he was upset that I had looked at his phone and that he had changed his password to see how many times I snooped around, where that put me in a spot of, is he hiding something? He said he hasn't given me a reason. It's me, the one trying to find something, but yet I've told him about this situation and he never stopped. So that was my reason, because I didn't check him up on that. He would have never told me. So that's where we stand. Us of now saying he lost trust in me for doing that. I just don't know anymore if I'm the wrong or he's wrong or we both wrong. But I would have thought if he really came back and wanted me, me being his girlfriend, I would think he would put me as a priority. So this would have never been going on if he saw me like that. I may be wrong, but I just need some insight. Thank you for your time. God bless. Sent from my iPhone. Now that iPhone, Now we got periods and stuff on the iPhone now. So I don't know. So I'm guessing it will talk to text. Now, let me take this all in, because I could have very well missed something right here, sister. I know you was texting and driving, and so I could have missed a couple things. But you know what? This is a good topic. I did not read this before the video, so this just gonna have to be a video. It might be short, so I might get to shoot multiple videos today. But listen to me right here. Woo! But it had sucking on my head. Well, I just got my wife washed my hat for me. This thing came out and scrump. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna have to switch to my big hat. Well, let me wear this and scratch this out. I have to switch to my TG hat. And she got My Mentor Dot Life on the back. All right, back to the email. Now listen to me right here. There are clinicians out there who will give this a term, and they will diagnose this. But what this man is doing to you is a form of abuse. All right, abuse. All right. People ask me why I can't say the word. It's because some words are not allowed on YouTube. You know, certain things is not. You ain't supposed to touch on everything when your channel is monetized. And so understand that this is a form of abuse. And so that's what he's doing to you. Let me tell you what this is. He does not want you. Okay, point blank period. If you had to go before 7 minutes, he don't want you. He don't want to be with you. He don't think you are his wife. He keep breaking up with you. This will be the third time he will break up with you. He keeps breaking up with you because it's a game to him. It's fun to him. He is lost. Oh, okay, I see your name. I knew that you were Hispanic. I say, this person here Hispanic. The way she writing, it sounds like is Spanish your first language. That's what that is. That's what that was. This ain't talk to text. Okay, and she in Texas. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. It's all coming to me now. So, all right. Yeah. First generation. Okay. And I'm hoping he Spanish too. You know, really this probably Mexican, which I talk to some Mexican people and they say, Tony, we say Hispanic because the forms that you have to fill out when you filling out a form, it doesn't say Mexican, it says Hispanic. So that's why some of us say Hispanic. But then when I call a Mexican Hispanic, we're not Hispanic. We are Mexican. That is not Hispanic. I'm like, oh, now listen. Okay, listen. I don't know every little division of the denominations, but okay, I'm not African. But on the paper, it's of African descent. It's a black African descent. I was born in America, but they know, okay, from Africa. So y'all, but I see she's Spanish. I tell about her last name. She's Hispanic. And hopefully he is Hispanic. And so, and what I mean by that is that he knows you, your culture, your type. And it sounds like it is. This don't sound like a black man. I know sometimes y'all deal with black men. Sometimes y'all deal with white men. Not as often, but sometimes Hispanic deal with blacks and then deal with Hispanic. This sounds like Hispanic man because, and he sound like he's a little soft because y'all was quiet and y'all started crying. And then he said, give me a week. That let me know he got a little simp in his blood. You know, he's a little soft there, because if he was a savage, he wouldn't be going on a third breakup with you. You'll be done. He'll be done cheated on you. You'll know he cheated. He'll basically give you his butt to kiss. But what it is this is a grown boy. This is a weak man. This is not a type of man you want to be your husband, because he's a double-minded man and he's unsure of himself. He doesn't know whether he's going or coming. And then he like to play with women, like to juggle women around, and then he gossip. He going to another woman, mother and daughter. I'm not sure if he was talking to the mom and the daughter about your business. It sounds like that's what the case is. Hopefully the daughter is an adult. But I mean, I would imagine every mom is also a daughter. So it said which are a mom and daughter. So I'm thinking it's the mama and her daughter. He telling your business too. And then she keep writing him. So unless she's some kin to him, which don't sound like it since you told him to cut her off, and she messaging him through Facebook, it sounds like she might have some hope there. And she thinking he gonna get done with you and then go to her. The other side of this is, you know, you're gonna have to cut this all the way off. But I could tell by your message that you're not that strong right now. You're gonna have to get strong. You're gonna have to, you might need to get on mymentor.life and get a life coach. And you may need about 4 sessions so that you can find your strength, so that you could be, so life could be spoken into you and you could be encouraged and uplifted and reinforced. Because what you got right here, this man is abusing you, and the way he's doing it is this what's happening. And this why men do this, what he's doing. When a man uses this tactic, this is what I call the debasing tactic, a debaser, okay? Not like when I say you tried me like a baser, meaning tried me like a freebaser, meaning tried me like a crackhead. When I say debasing, let me see if that's a word. Reduce in quality or value. That boy got all kind of vocabulary words. I ain't even know that was in my vocabulary. Debase. See, what he's doing with you is debasing you. Let me see how you use it in a sentence. Okay. The love episodes debase the dignity of the drama. Okay, well they really went all the way in with that. So listen, he is debasing you, and what I mean by that is every time he break up with you, let's go to the definition. He's reducing your value. Degrade is a synonym for it. So when he does this, now look what's happening. You sitting there twiddling your thumbs. Okay, all right. 6:01. Okay, 6:01, 30 seconds. Okay, let me email Tony, guys, with this iPhone. Okay, cuando se siete dos. Escuchar la vida es. Okay, translate. Okay, let me see. Okay, hi Tony. I've been watching your videos. Listen, you sitting there and you in the waiting period. When you sent the email to me, October 27th, so now this week should be about over now, because it's, oh yeah, that week gone. Oh yeah. Lord, I hope you ain't go back to this man. If you went back to this man and you seen this video, if you see this video, leave his butt. Leave his butt. Listen to me. Because this man playing with you, he does not want you. And so he's leaving you because every time he is decreasing your value. And look what you're doing. You're sitting there and waiting on him. It's like if a man don't want you and for the 3rd time he don't want you, you got to get him your butt to kiss. You hear me? I mean, mwah. You have to move on with your life. Don't ever in your life again sit and wait on a man to decide if he wants to be with you. And see, that's the thing. He knows your personality. So he knew you was going to pump fake. While he said that he got to break up with you, and he said, I love you. See, that's part of the trick. I love you. I'm here if you need me. That's what it is. He's such a punk. Send this to him. Yes, you are a punk. You are a grown boy. Get your life together. Okay? Come over here with the nonsense if you want to. Get your life together, man. You sitting there dragging this woman through the mud. Got her waiting on you while you on Facebook sniffing booty. And you out here, oh, give me a week. What? Man, get your life together and decide what you want in your life. And let this woman go on about her business because you do not want her. And you know you don't want her. So what this man trying to do, he's trying to make you an option. He want to reduce your value, debase you, so that you feel like an option, so that when you come back, and if you notice, every time you come back, you let him get away with a little bit more. Every time you come back with a little less value, and you've put him on a little bit higher of a pedestal. So you treating him like he's the prize. He is not the prize. You got to understand, you the prize, he's not the prize. So if he don't want you, that means you're not his prize. That means you belong to somebody else. You the wife to another man. This not your husband, because your husband don't have to leave you 3 times. Now he might leave you 1 time. Just send you a little message, you got a little attitude issue, you need something to work through. You might get left 1 time. Everybody might get left 1 time, male and female. But 3 times? No, it's 3 strikes in baseball. You can't have 3 strikes in your life with somebody. So listen, let this man go because he does not want you. And see, the reason why he keep breaking up with you, because he keep meeting these women on Facebook. Or the women that he dragging along on Facebook, he need to break up with you so he could go spend a week with them. And it might be, if it's not in person, then it's on the phone, or she come to him and they get all their good quality time in. But he got her in a space to where she just get a week every so often. And so he's breaking up with you to cheat in peace. Technically it's not cheating because y'all broke up, but what I mean is he's trying to play the field in peace. So that's why you said earlier, you said when he breaks up with me, I don't hear from him. Let me see what you said exactly. You say you don't hear from him. I need to see if it's say for weeks. Time to think. When he needs time to think, he will go days without talking to me. See, that's the thing. He don't need no time to think. A man knows. A man already know if you his wife or not. He don't need no time. He ain't got that much brain cells to be thinking. He think for 5 minutes. His brain is done. The brain just quit on him. We done, bro. We logging out. Log out. We not finna be doing all this thinking for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. That man ain't got enough brain power to think. And this how I know he ain't got enough brain power, because he telling his business to a mama and daughter on Facebook. And then he done left you 3 times. And then he got the nerve to be hugging you. You know, I love you so much. And when you need me, you know, just understand me more. Mucho gracias. Man, go on somewhere with that nonsense. You don't love that woman. And so that's what you have to understand. That this man wants no mas. Okay? All right. What no mas means? Those of y'all who did not take Spanish, that means no more. All right. Spanish class. All right. Get in Spanish. All right. I got the Bible out. So this is what you have to understand is let this man go. Vamos. You see what I mean? Because he does not want you. And what's going to happen? If y'all back together right now, he going to leave you again in about 3 to 6 months. And then y'all going to get back together again. Because if you went back to him this time, that mean you done gave up. You just like, all my value out the window. I'm great value on Walmart clearance rack. Unlike the great value sell in Walmart. Just come get me. Just smile 99, free 99. That's where you done put your value if you went back to this man a 3rd time. And then so guess what? He gonna break up with you again. And then he gonna keep breaking up with you until he meet the woman that he feel like she could be a long-term woman. And then he's gonna be with her and he gonna give you his butt to kiss. When you should have gave him your butt to kiss, he gonna give you his butt to kiss. So listen to me. Listen to me. Every single person, listen, male and female who listen to this, don't ever let somebody break up with you more than once. If somebody break up with you more than once, go on about your business. Go on about your business. That is not your spouse. Order in the court. Order in the court. The verdict is go on about your business. I'm tired of that being the verdict, but listen, go on about your business, because what they tell y'all who believe in this stuff, 3 times is a charm. I don't even believe in charms, but for y'all who believe 3 times is a charm, all right, broke up with you 3 times. Then he said, give me a week, and then you sitting there waiting. You like, and then you write me, I just don't know what to do. Go on about your business is what you got to do. And then listen, just like I said in the other video, y'all listen to me now. Listen to me now. When you say something, you have to mean it. You said to him, what you said to him, let me read it now. I immediately, and then so you throw immediately in there to get some credit. You don't get no credit for that. Just because you said it immediately, that don't mean you strong because you said it immediately, because you immediately responded, but now you immediately waiting. You see what I'm saying? You said I immediately responded. You could just put I responded. You take that immediately out there because that means urgency. You see what I mean? I immediately responded with no, don't come around, don't think about me, don't care for me. And he hugged me while I was saying it. And we were both quiet. She meant quiet, but the word got flipped around. You know how iPhone do you. And we were both quiet and started crying. And he then said, give me a week. And she put, give me a week in all caps. Give me a week. Now you see how that right there is like on the schoolyard. That's what the first grade girls do in my son's first grade. Do not touch me. I'm not your friend anymore. And do not play with me anymore, because I am done playing with you. And then the little boy, just give me until next week. I want to be your friend again. Give me until next week, please. That right there is grade school. What this boy taking you through, and that's what I mean by a grown boy. He having fun on the sand yard, in the sandbox. He got you in the sandbox. You know, I love you, and I just want you to know I'm here for you. You know why? Because it's fun to him. He likes seeing you cry for him. He likes seeing you stress. He likes breaking you down because he feels like nothing. He feels like a punk. He feels insignificant. He is not a man. So he wants to debase you to make you feel less than him because he doesn't feel like a man. So he wants you to be a fan. That's what you have to understand. Men who are not men and have not become a real man want women to be fans. And when you understand that, you can release yourself, stop working for TMZ as his paparazzi, chasing him around the town, trying to snap pictures of him, treating him like he a celebrity and like you is his paparazzi, his fan. You see what I mean? Instead, you got to flip this and treat him like paparazzi. And that's what we used to have a saying, say, man, you treat me like paparazzi. And that's how you got to treat them. You got to treat them like paparazzi. Just get like what Kanye used to do. Google Kanye with paparazzi on YouTube. You'll see how he used to do on Kanye. Get that camera. Kanye used to be chasing them people, just knocking all kind of cameras out the air. That's how you got to do him. Like a plague. Like you trying to get all the way away from him. Because if not, he going to keep rolling you up. And then this is the thing. You're going to be turned over to a reprobate mind. Meaning you're going to go crazy. You're going to lose your mind dealing with a man like this right here. And on one of these breakups, it's going to make you psychotic. And you're going to be slicing tires, busting windows. You finna be, you know what? I am done with this. And you're going to lose your mind. And it's serious. This is serious now. You get Baker acted. This kind of man right here get you Baker acted. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Listen to what I'm telling you. This kind of man right here, I can get you Baker acted. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. He would drive you crazy. And some of y'all don't know what Baker acted is, but I used to work in a group home, so y'all forgive me. Hey, and lastly, what I'm gonna say, y'all forgive me. I don't be going off on y'all. For me, it's kind of like a brotherly love, whether it's a man or a woman. You know, y'all, I'm your brother. That's how I see it. And this is the thing. For those of you who don't understand, I had to block a lady the other day, talking about I was going too hard on answering one of these questions. Block, hush. We got work of the Lord to do over here. The reason why I got to go hard is because people do stupid stuff already. Like, people do stupid stuff on their own. And people who write into me, if I get them all soft, well, it's not that bad. 1 week, let's just be happy it wasn't a month, and if he comes back, welcome him with open arms, be Christian and love your neighbor as you love yourself and treat people how you want to be treated. And so, just if I'm in here twisting the scriptures, trying to make you think that you need to lay down and get ran over and be dogged out, people will take that and run with that. And this stuff right here, this stuff life and death. This stuff life and death. So that's why more often than not, you're going to hear me say, go on about your business. Very rarely you're going to hear me say, work it out. Because if I see something that could lead to somebody losing their mind, lead to somebody getting hurt, to be safe, I'm going to say, go on about your business. Go on about your business. And if it's something that I feel like it need to be worked out, and I'm just not the type. I'm not the type. It's other people's page that's going to talk to you all nice and calm and just, I'm not that type. I'm not that type. I'm going to give it to you blood raw. That's just me. So you have to watch somebody else's page to get that balance that you need. You need somebody to talk to you softly. You need to send your message over there. And then you could tell them. If you don't like, you could tell them, oh, Tony Gaskin, he was just so rude with his answer. And I just do not like that. That is not even a life coach. I might not be no life coach then. Because you come over here, I'm going to tell you like an IS is. You hear what I'm telling you? Because I'm in the trenches. I see what this right here turn into on my 6 o'clock, my 9 o'clock, my 10 o'clock, my 11 o'clock news. I see what this right here kind of stuff turn into when people pampering the situation and babying the situation and okaying the situation. That's why I'm so adamant about this, because I understand that in love is war. And that in a lot of these relationships, every relationship is life and death. A relationship can give you life or it can drive you to an early grave. Whether that's with stress, emotional stress, or whether it's physical. So I don't play around with it. I do not play around with the insight and the opinions that I share. And yes, this is my opinion. So you as an adult, you make your decision because you got to live with the results. But this just me speaking from my perspective of dealing with these situations all day, every day, 7 days a week. Hey, this is Tony Gaskin. God bless you. I'm getting off here 13 minutes before my call, so we're in a good time. But God bless you. We'll talk. And my son got a soccer game today, so I don't know if I'll be able to shoot another one. I thought I was going to be able to squeeze me one in, but my son got a soccer game today, and I'm going to have to get on this here good roll. You know what? If you my 3 o'clock today, I'm actually going to text you. I got to cancel because I got to get on the road to my son's soccer game, so me and you hopefully could talk later tonight. Hey, God bless you. We'll talk soon.